Alright, y'all. It's time for another story time while I sit here and sip my coffee. Yeah, that's right. I shop at freaking game stores for cups. So last night, if you missed it, we put the RB20 into our S13. But what we didn't tell you was that we had an unwanted guest living in that garage the entire time we've been working on this project and even some other projects as well. You see, after a fiasco with our last place, we had the garage and we weren't able to get into it for a long time due to extenuating circumstances. Long and short is that, well, we just had this garage with nothing going on in it, so naturally a rat had moved in and started chewing through all of our stuff. I mean, I'm talking about everything alive was being eaten up or torn apart by this rat. From my Pikachus on the shelf to some of our car parts, bottles, you name it, even the litter bag, it tried to eat it. We had seen the turds everywhere. You could smell the urine. It was so frustrating. We spent so much time cleaning that place out, but we still couldn't find where homeboy was chilling. And we had an idea, but we really didn't know what was up. See, we had started clearing things out and we had noticed that there were a lot of grocery bags tucked next to the RB engine when it was sitting in the back of the garage. And we didn't know why that was. I thought maybe someone had thrown something back there to keep it from hitting the wall. I just didn't assume that it was the rat. Quite frankly, because of how little activity we had seen, we thought he was gone until we cleaned and we saw that he wasn't. So we're aware of the rat being there, and now it's time to put the RB into the car. The RB has been sitting on a tire this entire time, and as a result of it sitting on that tire, we never bothered to check underneath the engine the tire was sitting on for said rat. So we pull the engine up, we start cranking it, and we notice there's so much stuff underneath this engine. When we had shimmied it out of the corner, we had seen tons of grocery bags. Mind you, we never brought grocery bags into this garage. The rat was getting them from somewhere else and bringing them to my garage. We go to lift the engine up, and as soon as we got something on the engine and it started to come up, and we go to move the tire, homeboy jumps out of the tire like 2 feet in the air. He is the size of a men's 10, and it is just not happy that we have uncovered his home. We spent the next 3 hours trying to get this rat out of the garage, and finally peppermint oil was the winner, and homeboy took off, and we don't know if he's back.